record is one of them. And as soon as I do the verse, I think about and I don't know if it happens to you. Sometimes there are songs that you can figure it out from A to Z. If you know, say verse go come here, chorus this. But this song, as soon as I catch that point, I'm like, nah, I think I'm done, and something has to happen. First thought be you. That be when I hit you up. I say, Charlie, make it so calm. You know, channel where you send me the verse back. I say, "Quay." In some go, no matter so you go, mama.
Make I tell you something, because I actually had a loss in my family, a very close loss.
Oh wow!
So that's why immediately I had it, I dug it. That's why I had to take a little. I think so. I had a funeral, so I think I recorded the day after the funeral, and so I think in a weird way, sometimes through grief and other things, you learn to empty yourself some way, so then you focus on what you are doing. Because when we are there, Charlie, we just did. You do the music, it becomes routine. Which may like that on any given day, you can write a verse that is at least an 8. But to get to your 9, 9.5, 10, you have to prepare yourself in some way. That is not every time the normal thing they do. That
even people that have problem with them sending me a song and then they feel like I don't want to do a verse. I've been doing this over and over again. I don't know which style I haven't tried that. Like every instrumental type, every tempo, I think I've tried. So when you send it to me, that counts or not. It will take you, even if it's not going to be a different flow, like at least it's going to take you somewhere. At this point in my career, and I've moved past just writing by heart. It was good when you're coming up, you're just trying to build, like, same be about and you do it over and over again, and it gets to a point that you have to be inspired. Like you need the type of records that I think at this point, it puts me in a different state of mind that makes it easy for me to write. If I'm going to do anything else that I've been doing, I could just force myself to do it. And especially because the fans want to listen to them, we could just do for them. But if left for us, you go fit there. That be now where they understand someone like Daddy Lumba, I'm actually they go be quiet for like 2-3 years, and we young guys go to ask for ourselves how possible, how you go fit the 3 years we did the record. What they don't do? We sound way Lumba no try. So now if he wants to record it, it has to come from the heart. Something has to happen, and I think we are heading towards there. We are not old as they are, but there are certain stages. There are certain stages that we are getting to.
Charlie, we get kiddies, we'll be old.
But that plays a part,
Yeah, the funny. Imagine a kid. I did talk to some kiddie recently. My kid is 10, but I did talk to another kiddie recently who's young, 19. Well, I'm 19. I just say when you cry.
No, but we just school when you hear somebody is 25. If that's you get me, some old man.
Yeah.
So in a way, sometimes maybe it will be hard for you to accept it. But I think what you said is right. I think we are growing. There's a lot of responsibilities. We love music, but real life is happening as men. So that comes in as well in your thought process. So you really, as we are saying, we really have to get some inspiration to be able to write. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So I will play like 30 seconds of the song, and then we go do some quick one. I just come up with it in my mind. What we go do you go ask me 2 questions, I go ask you 2, and then the fans go ask us 2, then near upon.
Okay. I know. Make you listen.
Hey, internet, don't film me now. Because
of the choice of beats, you get me. If you play beats, there are certain elements that I look for. If I get time, that'll be what I would choose. So most producers, when they come around me, you go play. And I think my strength has been the fact that I think you have that as well. It's more about the music and not what the people expect. So for a very long time, few artists are able to have that luxury to go like that. These beats, most commercial artists will skip it because first and foremost, my mindset be how much money I'm going to make out of this, how many shows am I going to play out of this. So that interfere in real creativity. Did you get me? So most artists, if you don't play something, they know say go jam for club, they don't go jam to I'm not to rule that out, but most artists are just focused on that. For me, is really about the music. So if producers come to me where they play beats, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like fish out some dope, programming.
I would ask me what I'm doing to drink. And soon I mean no more then for stop the movement. It's Friday night, but these are the times that Charlie sober minds.
you feel me, Charlie?
Yeah.
I envy you, Rob. Where you day house?
Oh yeah, I had the rough. I'm feeling.
But my situation will be bad. See, my situation will be bad like that too. See, you want to see something?
Make I see.
My situation will be that bad, though, Nana.
Hey, you come out for there. Come out for there.
What you say? Charlie,
So,
great record.
Yeah, big record, man. And big up to on making like the audio and the video come out quite quick, one day after the other. More of you guys really did it. If you don't see the visuals, make you go check them out, spread them, especially to other Africans and other Black diaspora. I think, and it's not just a Ghana thing.
True.
So it's important. So anyway, 2 questions. I ask you one, you ask me one, and then we answer 2 questions from people from there.
Okay.
And see how far. My question be this: last time I did live, or somewhere else, I think an interview, I told people that look, amongst MCs, MCs know who be killer, who's deadly. There's people who are dope, who I really like, but I know that they are not deadly. Like they are dope, or they can make amazing songs. So please don't come and call your friends who Zach. For the Africa we did, right?
Yeah.
Name currently, none of us included. Name currently 3 MCs where you can tell the people that look, I listen to this person, I say on a lyrical level, forget commercial success. This person is lethal with a pen, is lethal as an MC. Three of them. Name 3.
Like recent,
currently, and yet 5 years, and yet 10 years, currently, in the year of our Lord 2020.
Charlie, but this one, I know here, I can't take them out. That'll be hard. Though I've not heard new stuff yet, but when it comes to Africa, like rap at this point, I'm not really listening too much. And maybe it'll get to me to hear what is happening. But I know say Edem any day, even if rap stuff, I think for them at top 5. So Edem.
This is not top 5. I'm just saying a random 3.
Yes, I know. But I'm just saying that even if I don't know rap stuff, if I do my top 5, then go data. So the 3,
I did like Edem, my guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then I don't understand what they say, but I think with Edem it's like it's like what most Africans, when they talk about me, that's what I feel like they feel. They talk say I get that comment a lot. I don't understand what Sarkodie is talking about, but I think he's dope. That's the same thing with Edem. Like I'll be very particular with delivery, timing, flow. Like it just has to be on point, and Edem has it. I think next to that I'll put Calligraph Jones. Calligraph go there. Maybe the third one will be a problem, especially in these times. He said make we take one ourselves out.
Yeah, out. Just recent people with it,
Kwesiaka. Yeah.
Okay.
Kwesiaka.
Okay. Yeah. No. Those are 3.
Were you talking about new school?
No. But like people who are very current. Say like.
Okay.
Like they release more recent times and things, so you hear them and then it reminds you, because if we really talk since there, we know say Bravo will come.
Yeah, man.
Okay,
yeah, man.
So you can ask me one question, and then we'll get one question from these guys.
Do you think in the world, because in the rappers, I will use we, but in anything, like you have the most beautiful person, you have Miss World, do you think we have the best rapper in the world?
In Africa?
No, in the world, like literally. Like we are saying we're not the best. Like no, do you think the idea of having the best rapper, is it realistic? Say, like hands down, the best rapper.
Okay. And you say I want to be long, but I'll answer it this way, in 2 ways. I'll answer in 2 ways.
All right.
There's the first way where we are talking about skill and delivery and being able to put together songs and everything. That way, which is very subjective, I think people have to realize you can never choose that. There'll be people at different tiers. So if we're talking about a top tier, whether in Ghana, Africa, or in the US, in that top tier, different people can choose their own one because all of them are super gifted. Some people absolutely love Cole, some people absolutely love Drake, but you cannot deny that these guys are all top tier. So it depends how they float your boat. So that's on just purely music. Like if somebody dropped down from Mars, where they give out the music, right? Where you don't know about the background, who be big, who not be big. There'll be a variety of people I think they could be the best rapper. But it has to be a tier of people. It's not just anybody. That will have nothing to do with popularity, nothing to do with how many albums. Let's say you just play 5 songs. The first time you hear it is how they're able to construct a song, different things, but just the skill level. Though in that sense, it's impossible. It's impossible. But not everybody can.
So you're saying it's impossible to have the best rapper
on an objective sense, but not everybody can be in that argument. Only certain people can be in that argument at any given time. Now, there is another aspect. The second one is when you look at influence and dominance, and then you add this thing of skill. At any given time, you can possibly say who's the best rapper. At one point in time, now it be Biggie. At one point, it be Pac. At one point, it was Jay. At one point, it was Lil Wayne. At one point, like maybe last year, 2 years, it was somewhere between a J. Cole or Kendrick. Because you're adding influence. Like at that point, you're adding their influence and their skill together. So it's not just sales. So no matter if Soulja Boy were to be selling the most, even a Cole Kendrick not selling as much would still be in that conversation without them. So when you look at that, then you fit to say at given moments in time, you can look at different years. I even read some article a couple of years ago where they looked at different years and they said, look, in these different years, these were the best rappers. If you look at Ghana, there were years in which you can say it was Bravo, the best rapper. There were years that you can say it was Kwade. There was years that you can come to you. Like different, you look at different times, and based on influence and everything that was going on at skill level, you can say that, okay, then you can say that about that year. But as in forever, ever there, or like generally in the end. Because look, the top tier MCs always feel they are the best rapper.
But they like your Wi-Fi. If I check your Wi-Fi, because I don't know whether it be me. People let me know, because it be like you did break a lot.
You did break? Yeah,
it's the Wi-Fi, okay. People should comment. No, me, I don't see myself at the break, but when you did talk, it be like in the break. Maybe people comment and make us say whether it be me or
guys. The Wi-Fi, it go on or what? Is it good? What
did they talk? Because you did break.
They say it's okay. They say it's okay.
Yeah, so is it from my side? Because I feel like, so me, they hear me perfect.
I did hear you, see you perfect.
Okay. I did hear you the break, I think get some phrases, then they go, and they cut some of the words.
It just let me cast out to do my short and why.
Okay. So, in a way, I get what you just say. Yeah.
Go on.
No, I get them. Just I think as I did grow, my thoughts on this best rapper thing has been changing, because as I was young, what I based that on is different. As you did grow, you just get to realize that the person where you yourself they see say you really the rap where somebody hear in voice there's something they do. You see I'm like the most wackest like artist ever. So then I go like, okay, or let's we base it on numbers, right? Say be we in a year, then we go with that. But I don't know if that's fair enough, because no matter what, and still somebody they feel say be like the way that I like somebody who know they like give me a reason where I kind of felt it. Like they go tell you why they listen to them. It don't be say that they hate. They just know why they listen to them. They can't relate to the stuff they talk about, because me I listen because of the pen game and then the technical bit of it. But the person is used to listening to some stories where the things we aim to talk about, they care. So they even make them attractive to even listen to what he has to offer. So that be just general thoughts with it. I won't hear from you. But yeah, I get your point too. You get question?
Yeah, so now I will take question from one of the comments. So guys, you can ask questions. We will both take one question before we ask our final questions to each other. We will take question. So guys, ask question. Yeah. Question. Whether it's about brown paper bag, whether it's about
Somebody say who. I think what the person is trying to say.
Okay, this is a good question.
Female rapper in Africa.
Okay, that's a good question too. Hey, any questions never a bit awesome. The last time I mean myself now they try to find out who people they feel say be the hardest female rapper. But Eno has made a come up. Ghana lied there. Eno has made a serious come up.
Yeah, man. Eno is dope.
Yeah, she's made a serious come up.
Eno is seriously on point.
I not gonna lie, I could tell you the story. The first time I hear night be DJ Black, Joy FM, we go there. And she did that, she not be like loud or anything on. And then she started the rap. I say, yeah, hey Black, you don't want me say some killer like that. Yeah. Hello? You see, Zach, this one be your internet. With the word you freeze. Waiting for you to come back, bro.
I'm out. You did hear me now?
Okay, you're back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
your line a break. Wow.
No, it be you, your line. People tell you, they read for them. People say it be you. Yeah, it be you. Okay, so I'll answer. I think we can both answer one question because you kind of addressed it on Twitter. They said somebody asked a question about basically how do we feel when we put out something like this, which should be about the message and that the fans are comparing. And I think you kind of answered it on Twitter already. Like, yo, Charlie, sometimes it's not every time that's it. What I would say, what I go add to that for people is that listen, when you are rapping with people on the top tier, everybody's going to come hard. So at some point, if it's about something, you're not going to worry about whether somebody's slack. It will just be a matter of getting to the point of the matter. But it'll be more about the contribution and the competition at that point. Unless somebody's seriously slack and you say this person, why I know hear what the song be about.
Yeah, that would be true. Yeah, but I think you can't blame the fans. Normally, what I do is I don't try to blame the fans, even when they are wrong. So a lot of artists I've had, I haven't had an issue with, but I think they've had issues with me because they feel the fans are, the way the fans to go at them, the way they like. But
no, the funny
thing is, I know you can relate. No, you see, that's what people don't know. Like anytime I come online, there are other fan base who they hate at me, but I understand it. You get it because it's just what it is. Because I don't give the energy back to it. People feel like me do be me fans say yanko for, but you can't be a yan or Ghana pa obi answer me. Like you can't be a yano, like they really go at the person. Nobody comes close to me. Like they really insult me like left and right. But I understand that this is the industry that we're in. We've built this whole fan base thing. You can't run away from that. Obi will whole feel obi. Obi will go feel you, but so now fellas say yeah, only manifest no person yeah can So that one I need to understand and get that state of mind. So the fans there, you can't really control how they feel because you don't want to interfere in what they're doing because I understand what they're doing. It comes out of love, even if it's wrong. The bottom line is that they really love you. So I just let them be. But sometimes, in a new way, particularly, and I have to let them know, say, the message is too strong for us to be playing, that game. So let's drop it for a second. We pretty much we can do another song. But this message, especially in these times, this is very serious that we have to take serious. So yeah.
Yeah, no, Vim, no, you do. Okay, one more question from you guys out there. Questions be a movie suddenly the man and Santi Munjai. More.
I don't say them.
Wow, name that. I'm gonna be some questions. I'm gonna your comments. Stoneboy and Shatawale, who would you feel? Okay, Uncle on. Sarkodie is the most hated, but also the most liked. Oh, but you people ask question. Be a move for some of your comments and oh, hey, go for her dream. You see some of the things that they see. Look, but you see the thing is that
I did see some things.
I think it's good. People have to know that the game is the game. So however they want to have fun with it, that's fine. We spend our time creating the art. So, if they do what they do with it, that's all part of it. No harm, no foul. It's all good. Okay. Let me whilst I'm waiting for questions from them, make I ask you a question, and then that will be my last question for you. Okay. Let me think about this. Let's see. Okay, so there was one thing that you could change. You get God give you like, yo, my son, snap at the finger. You ask me this what do you call it? Request to change one thing for Ghana. I'll change just one thing. Please, you can't say two, just one. What would be the one thing you would change? What would you change if you had only...
The line they break what?
Okay, one request you could make to higher power to make a change in Ghana. What would be the one request you would make to change?
Okay, yeah, I got that. So I think one thing that has been a change over the years, because when I used to do this, political songs, and I was talking about certain things that was happening in that, I think I am MPP because I'm not talking about what MPP is doing or whatever. But I think my main reason, because as I'm the car under NDC, it was for all the parties, right? I know. And for me to go to the studio and say the same thing again, you know how creativity is. It's like, because my said down was on the trust, it has to hit me. At this point, this song that we just did, I would wish, these high powers start taking back or more, their integrity should be like a top priority. Said they want to protect that, and then the love for the people to survive. I thereby team so that it can affect any decision that they want to make. A chrono, decision is concerned. Or chrono year, the development of the country is people. This I can't say but just to put it in a nutshell, the idea of having this pride as leaders that your top priority is just put anybody who is not in to protect the people is not supposed to come around you. So it will high power and I say decision here to protect your people. It affects every decision that you make. That's to the people that you want to choose to, run the country with you. Obia onim say the subanye bia the obe mabe obe pesca obe ya de mayaboka obe ja e kametri. I would like to change their mindset and move it from coming into power and trying to gain, personal wealth and just but just serve the country. And just your top priority should be that the country engineer your power back. People have to come to us to ask for stuff so that we can be respected when we go out there. That would be like my top idea.
So that's like correct leadership at every level.
Exactly. Like let me say my family and young fato to say sisi amene will manifest. Se me no mambobra na me bobo nkofo bosia na se me deka na enu hunti no ye betchimi akotum me giska no so adama kodi ya betchimi atum, and then my daughter will have to pay for that when she goes up, which she had, one so me say me fa mbra wi ase, and I me de naba. and I'm about to leave this burden on her. And now, on I'm gonna say at the prison, I say I'm broke or anything. She's an easy target. You know, they can get away with anything that they do with Titi because nobody will fight for her. On the other hand, when you manifest a simple to me, that's what told you out. A ball bray investments, hold you onto your grounds. Nobody came to your family to invade, trying to like buy you out or pay you anything. Now keep integrity, you keep your power, your pride. Your child grows up having that confidence. Say, me the other come here. Why wouldn't if you are me fee? You can't just mess with me. Me papa no boy brand to me, papa jamen to me me mon cash and me. What's that say? Papa you say, into no to me me. That's basically what I'm talking about. If our decision is based on data, self-pride and everything, because you have to say no to a lot of things, but it's for the bigger picture. You get it? So I just want them to build that confidence. Seen it. There are stuff that I saw that I would be getting it for me before I even got it because I had that belief. So it affected every decision that I made from day one. So I want our leaders. This is a small example when I took the family. It goes even in the music industry, dealing with labels. I know you know about these things. People going in for, the brown paper bag and then later on losing everything. We know a lot of legends that at this point, not even in Ghana, even in the States, and now you campus said they signed everything away and they don't have no cash at this point and they almost ball in their time, but then generation, and that's what the leadership I'm talking about, it has to change with our leaders.
Facts. Okay, so you get last question to me and then we'll take one question from the.
Yeah, I some of this I was around the same thing that you just asked. I would also want to see your opinion on how specifically politics is being done in Africa. Let's take Ghana because we are in Ghana. How are politicians near politics? What do you think? Are you okay with it, or you think some things should change?
Well, I think first and foremost, our biggest problem is adopting a democracy, and that doesn't work for us. Even in America, one of the most successful countries economically, there's a lot of people struggling. It's
True.
a lot of people. Laws and everything are made for people who make the most money from taxes, etc. So, as countries we are trying to develop, working for them perfectly.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example of why that be a problem. In Europe and America, to make money in office, even though they might go into office because later on they will make money from the clout that they will get from being in office. But
True.
the idea that Udu officer, that be where you enrich yourself, it's not even there